Welcome back to the channel. Please like and subscribe before we start today's video because we're gonna do something crazy. I bought a brushless system from Bangood. This is a 4370 F540 engine, waterproof, along with the ESC, and I already have a good transmitter on the M05. I kept my M01 stock over here because this is a 94 model and I want to keep it completely original. Right, step number one. We remove the cover from the M05. Usually I have it with a mini cover, but also I like the Golf. So my friends, here is our ESC right now. We can put this one. Yes, I think it's gonna fit. We kept the battery and we're gonna take this thing over here off, which is our transmitter, and I'm going to put the one we have, and this is a straight out of the box swap. So after we put this, we have our motor here and we plug the motor into the ESC, and then we plug the battery, the T-plug on the ESC, and fingers crossed, this is going to open. Okay, we have power. I plugged in the old one to make sure it works. Alright, now let's put again the new stuff. So here is our instructions, and let's hope we're gonna understand how to make this thing work. So after we have power on the ESC and this thing works, now we have to unplug the original motor and put the brushes on it. Nope, it's too small. And boys, here is the moment of truth. Inside inside the old brushed motor, all the stones were from when I was playing in the yard. Here our friends, it's the moment of truth. Ta-da! The engine is out. Now we take the new one and we are totally lucky. The new engine is the same length as the old one. We're gonna remove the metal gear. I'm glad it has a metal gear inside here, and we're gonna put it back on the RC. We remove the old motor here, we put it on the side. Jesus Christ, how much dirt can it be inside here where the motor is? So after that, I now understand that I have to clean my Tamiya more often. I'm gonna remove the ESC from here. We have to unplug also the battery, make more space. I have used also tape here to make it more stable. Now we have the battery off and the engine off, and now we have more space to work in our RC. So after we find the right size to unscrew, that's an easy removal, even I haven't done this before. Alright, now we have to be very careful because this was, let me check now the length. So the length is bigger. I think the length is a little bit bigger. Alright. So the old one was like here in the beginning. So I'm gonna put the new one somewhere here. I think it's good. Now let's test fit if the motor reaches the gear wheels to spin. Nope, that doesn't touch the wheels. Finally, after 1 hour, I managed to put the gear on the right position. Check the tires. Okay, now it's not mounted. Finally, we mount the motor on the... Jesus Christ, check the tires, how they blow. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we have a brushless M05. The old ESC was mounted with a double tape, as I was sure about this. So genuinely gentle, I'm gonna remove the old thing over here, and we're gonna put our new ESC zip tie over here. Carefully, not to damage the wires, because we're gonna need the ESC for another project. So this ESC now belongs to the past, and like this. Up. I'm sorry, my little ESC. It's time for you to go. Munch. Now we take up our old ESC, which is the TBRE02. That's a brushless ESC for Tamiya, but you have to put the motor with a sensor in order to work correct. This little fella over here now has done his job. We have to be creative of how to put the ESC, because I'm gonna tell you my problem. I tried to put it like this in the first time, and this is not an option. You have to put it like this on the side. So I will have to put our cables here, so I can also mount the on-off switch in the original position. So if I put it right here, we have no problem at all. But because I want to be 100% safe, I also figure out that I can put the wires through here. Not exactly. So I'm gonna put it this way. I'm gonna take the motor cables from this part of the chassis, and my friends, we are going to plug the ESC like this. So now if you put it like this, it's in the original position, it's inside, so I can put also my on-off switch without a problem on its original place. And we have a factory, let's say, fit of the new ESC thing. Fast forward, I'm gonna record it on a quick. I'm gonna fast forward it, so I'm not getting a tired guy, and I'm gonna let you enjoy how this gonna look. Guys, after a lot of thinking, we have the ESC here, our switch with double-sided tape below, because the holes of the Tamiya are too big and we couldn't fit this thing over here. The controller, I passed it from this point over here and across into the transmitter on the other side. And now we're gonna plug the battery and our cover, and let's try this beast out. No, I have to put the cables behind the safety so they can be from the inside. Okay, let me show you how it's gonna done. So I put the cables of the new motor from here so they doesn't bother anything. So after almost 2 hours, it's now 3 o'clock in the morning, we put the motor inside, we have the new ESC here, we put the cables like this, so they are all nice and tight. And now let's see if the cover of the Golf fits after the new engine. Perfect. Yep, everything is perfect, and our shell is now back into position. We are now in spot, and this spot is where I test usually my RCs when I make something new. So gentlemen, this is now a beast. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe.